Hi, good morning. It's me again, and welcome to Vitality and Vision. It's your time to shine, where I, Carol Lovely, am going to once again share some beautiful tips on revitalizing your energy and proactively exploring all your brilliant unlimited possibilities within you. So, again, I'm here on Lake Harriet Spiritual Communities live Facebook page the second and fourth Wednesday at 9 a.m. So come and join me often and learn some really great tips. So last time we were together, we talked about getting in touch with your divine truth and your goals using that energy, that great energy vibe of 11/11/2020. So how did that go for you? Were you able to tune in to your inner voice? And did you come up with some new plans that you are considering for yourself or the collective as we move forward? If so, you can share those below. And again, in your sharing, it always helps others. So today we're going to explore several energy techniques that that can assist all of us in releasing some of that stress and anxiety that you may be feeling. Again, right now in many parts of our country, we're seeing this big upswing in COVID cases, and certainly that's going on right here in Minnesota, and it's kind of coming right as we're heading into the holidays. It's making many feel very overwhelmed by the recent shutdowns, by the request for distancings, the strains on already exhausted medical community. Let's put some thankful and gratefulness out to them today. And perhaps even being exposed to COVID this time because of the number of high cases. So since our mind, emotion, and body are all interconnected, when we stay in stress and anxiety response for way too long, our health starts to deteriorate. And we're going to find out why that is here in just a moment. So, right now, we really need a very healthy immune system. And when we stay in that stress place or that anxiety place, we're actually deteriorating the very immune system that we need. So again, I've been hearing many people out there with some, judgments and some blaming and some even shaming on other people's choices. Maybe the people who've been exposed this time. It seems like, for some, in their fear of don't bring it to me, I don't want it, or don't expose me, or you've done something wrong, whatever it is that's going on in people's minds, they've kind of forgotten that this virus is just falling out of the sky. It's everywhere this time. Higher, higher, higher numbers every day. And it's, yes, it's a big thing and we need to be very concerned about it. But sending out those vibrations, that's to me, that's the fear energy that it's only heightening things. It's only making the collective energy, the energy within your field, but also the collective energy raise and raise and raise around the fear and the anxiety and the stress, which is not really helping any of us. So in order to get out of that place so that, you have a field that's full of some gratitude and some love and some consciousness and um, some beauty and even maybe a little bit of joy. Let's bring some of those energies into our field and into the collective so that we can start growing that even in the midst of all this extra stress and turmoil. So gratitude, we're almost to Thanksgiving, a day that we celebrate. So let's start giving some thanks and, giving that thanks out in ways that maybe you have to get a little creative about. So the anxiety and the stress, and how do we work with the systems in our body to understand that and start bringing that energy down? Getting into your gratitude and putting some love out is one way, but we also have some energy techniques I'm going to share with you today that will also help. So we have a system in the body that is governed by hypothalamus, the primitive part of your brain, which is right back here um, at the back of your head or your brain, and two energy meridians, one called Triple Warmer and one called Spleen. So Triple Warmer is a meridian that networks with the energies of the immune system to attack an invader and immobilize the body's energies in an emergency for fight, flight, or freeze. So if there's a trauma or something coming into the body, it's Triple Warmer that um, pulls all the energies in your body together and in carrying to help. So, in carrying out these critical functions, it operates in ways that are way beyond a meridian. So, some people feel it's a system in and of itself. So its energies work in conjunction with the hypothalamus, which is like the body's thermostat, but it's also kind of like, if we wanted to put a word to it, it's kind of like Triple Warmer's boss. So hypothalamus is the instigator of your body's emergency response system. So it sends a message over to Triple Warmer, and Triple Warmer mobilizes during that threat or even a perceived threat, and coordinates, like I said, all the other body systems so that you can activate that fight, flight, or freeze mechanism and establish and maintain a response to that threat. So, you with me so far? So, Triple Warmer also has a strong energetic relationship with spleen meridian. So, this meridian governs your immune system. It regulates some of the hormones in your body. It also regulates your blood sugar and some aspects of your digestive system. It helps you to process physical and emotional issues and provide comfort and nurturing in your body. So when Triple Warmer feels like there's a need for fight, flight, or freeze, it pulls the first energy that it pulls from in this relationship with spleen and Triple Warmer is from spleen. It pulls on the energy of that meridian to come help out. So when spleen is pulled away from her normal functions in the body, she becomes unable to help and to stay well, and or she's unable to sort of help you to stay well and emotionally stable because she's over there trying to help Triple Warmer. And so if you stay in that heightened space for a really long time, you're really pulling spleen away from what she needs to do to help you, particularly during these times, to have a really strong immune system and to be calm. So, balancing the energy between the Triple Warmer and spleen is a key factor to sort of reducing your stress and your anxiety so you can be relaxed and calm and improve your physical and emotional health. So, stress and anxiety responses are what the Chinese call fight, flight, or freeze. And again, it's Triple Warmer who's the main energy in all of that, with hypothalamus setting it up and saying, hey, there's a threat or a perceived threat. So the problem here is that in our culture, Triple Warmer particularly, Triple Warmer often remains in a very, what we call, hypervigilant state, because we are assaulted by constant stimulation from our environment and our lifestyles. And fortunately or unfortunately, our bodies have not yet evolved to actually deal well with all of these energies. So it could be excessive noise or light, electrical or magnetic energies, or the EMF energies that are coming off of all of our computers and phones, those kinds of energies, environmental toxins, and the demands that we put on ourselves to do more and more and more and more in shorter periods of time with that less rest. So essentially, we're burning out our body's natural coping mechanism with overstimulation. As a result, Triple Warmer has lost its ability to discern what is good for us and what is a real threat. And instead, it's staying in this hypervigilant state. So if you can imagine, if we just pick on COVID again here for a moment, from March until now, a lot of things have come up for us that are real things that in our life, it's affecting our health, it's affecting our loved ones, it's affecting our businesses and our finances and just on so many levels. So many people are kind of in that hypervigilant state. So what happens to our bodies when triple warmer can't relax? We stay in that overstressed state. And it starts causing physical and emotional um, challenges in our body because it's weakening our immune system, and an overactive triple warmer and an out of balance triple warmer can lead to physical illnesses like adrenal exhaustion, irritable bowel, digestive problems, stomach ulcers, asthma, rapid heart rate, hypertension, thyroid problems, and autoimmune disorders, and even fertility issues. It can also produce emotional and psychological symptoms that kind of interfere with your ability to really enjoy life and feel joy, like the anxiety or panic or hysteria, fear, mood swings, even concentration problems, insomnia, muscle tensions, back pain. So remember, when triple warmer feels like it's threatened, it pulls first from that spleen meridian. And this is part of why all this is happening. So when triple warmers again pulls from spleen to help out with the trauma or a perceived trauma, there isn't enough energy for all the other amazing things that spleen could do if she was able to do that. And then if things start getting worse and worse in the body, triple warmer starts pulling from all the other meridians. So it just can get worse and worse and worse. So it's really important to know how to work with triple warmer, and because you don't want to leave your body vulnerable and exhausted all the time. So, how can we help triple warmer to remain in balance or to regain balance if that's where you are, if you're feeling a lot of this anxiety? So remember, triple warmers trying to help you to survive. So back in the cave days, right, when was a lot less of this environmental stress and the things that we have going on right now, if it was a bear, triple warmer would, harness the energies of run, or, I guess you don't run with a bear, bad example maybe, but, big animal, get to safety, mouse, maybe things are okay. But when triple warmer's lost its ability to discern, then, we need to interact with triple warmer more to help triple warmer to remember. And we also need to be really grateful. The triple warmer is not an enemy. It's a meridian that's doing a really good job, except it's just lost its ability to discern, which isn't triple warmer's fault. So make friends with your body and with triple warmer with some gratitude, and ask for cooperation in trying to get things back into balance. And some of the ways we can do that is, to be kind and gentle to our body, and, give it some healthy food and rest and exercise and kindness. You could also, consider adapting some of the things we've talked about, centering habits like meditation and yoga, spiritual reflection and prayer. You can practice grounding techniques for balance, like we've covered these in other videos, so if you'd like to go back and see some of those, walking barefoot, sitting or leaning against a tree, hugging a tree, wearing earthing shoes, all of these ways that we can ground our body naturally help us to feel less anxious and helps to reduce triple warmer's overload. So here are some techniques I'm going to show you here really quickly to help calm triple warmer and restore balance and improve your emotional and physical challenges by addressing the actual energy system itself in your body. So again, we need to get triple warmer calmed down so that spleen can be released, and maybe some of those other energy systems in the body to go start doing their jobs, right? And triple warmer can just calm down and wait for when there is a real threat, okay? Instead of maybe it's a threat and we can't let any of these things slip by these days, okay? All right. So one of them is really, really easy. it's kind of a hug. You're going to give your body, your triple warmer and your spleen a hug. So I'm going to back up here just a little in hopes that you can kind of see me a little better. So spleen is right here. So it's on the left side of your body, kind of right under, the breast area. So you take your right hand and you put it right over spleen, and you're going to take your left hand, and triple warmer as a meridian starts right here at the tip of your finger. It runs up the outside of your arm. It kind of goes back, loops back here a little bit on the back of your shoulder, and then it comes right up your neck and around your ear, and it lands right here. So one more time. It starts here, comes up the outside of your arm, and comes up over your ear and lands right at the opening to your ear. So that's where the meridian is. So this hug, you're going to put the, maybe if I put this down here just a little bit. Okay. So you're going to put the right hand over spleen. You're going to take the left hand and you're going to put it right above your elbow, right on that triple warmer meridian. And you're just going to kind of get in this nice hug and hold it. And you can hold this. I'm just going to show you what they are because we don't have much time this morning. These are just quick little ditties. So you're going to hold this for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You can do this before you go to sleep. You can do this when you wake up. It's just a really good way to get triple warmer and spleen calming down and talking to each other, communicating with each other in a much more calm, beautiful way. So again, you should start to feel your body start to calm. You can close your eyes, take some breaths while you're doing this, but this is the hug. So again, if you're in a meeting or something and you're getting extra anxious or whatever, you can even do this. I mean, it looks like your hug, but you're just kind of adjusting your hands a little bit to do something that's going to be really helpful. So that's the first one. So the second one that's really, really important is right here in the middle of your forehead. We have some neurovascular points that are called the oh my God points, because like when something's really stressful, you go, oh my God, right? Well, if you'd only hold your hand there a little longer, it would start to, you might start to feel calmer. So you take the tips of your fingers and you're just gonna put the tips of your fingers just a little bit out from the middle of your forehead. And again, you can rest your elbows and just hold those points, those beautiful points. Let me adjust this a minute. So you're just holding those points and you close your eyes and relax. And what you're waiting for, if you can feel energy, you're kind of waiting for the energy between the right tips and the left tips, that was the left and the right, sorry, of your fingers to kind of, you might feel them a little like buzzing, and you're just kind of waiting until they kind of equalize out. Now, if you can't feel energy, don't worry about that. Just hold them anyways, and you would hold them for 10 minutes and breathe and relax. You might close your eyes. But again, that's going to bring the energy of triple warmer down. It's going to help to relax the triple warmer energy. Okay. Another one is something that moms do a lot very naturally with their kids. And again, remember, triple warmer starts right here. So if an energy meridian has too much energy in it, like triple warmer does when it's in this heightened hypervigilant state, you want to take the energy down on that meridian. You want to relax the energy on that meridian. And since most people are in a very hypervigilant place, we're always sort of taking the energy down on this meridian. But one of the ways you can start to do that, that's very calming, is just to take your fingertips and rub behind your ear. So you're starting at the outside of your ear opening and you're just coming down behind your ear. And you would want to do that on both sides. And again, moms sometimes just naturally do this with their kids. Before they're going to bed or while they're reading a book or whatever. It's very calming to start bringing that energy down on triple warmer. So the other thing you could do, because remember I just showed you where that meridian was, so let me try to back up here again. You can bring the energy all the way down on that meridian. So you can start by at the outside of the ear, bring it down come down your neck onto your shoulder and go back on your back just a little bit on the outside of your arm and come right off your ring finger. Didn't see that, did you? So down your arm and off your ring finger. And you want to do that on both sides, maybe 3 times, and it'll start to bring the energy down on that meridian. Okay, so that's another thing that you can do. The other one that I really like, and this one you can use to help triple warmer, but it's also really good if you're starting to get a headache, is to put one hand right on your forehead. Again, those triple warmer points are right under that hand. And then you're going to take the other hand and you're going to put it back here. And I can't see because I'm turned around, so I hope it's in the screen. Right where your head starts to go down to meet your neck, right on the back here. And this is over hypothalamus. This is over triple warmer. And you're just going to hold this. Again, this one's really easy to kind of relax into, I think, a little bit more when you're laying down because your elbows are a little more supported. But again, you're going to hold this until you just start to feel calm, really calm, or for 5 to 10 minutes or for however long. So very good to help bring down that stress, to bring down that anxiety, and if you're starting to get a headache, to actually calm it before it really gets going. So a really good one to do right there. So those are some really good techniques for today. So remember, all of these techniques are really good to help triple warmer calm and focus its energy back on being calm and out of anxiety. Let your body know that you're safe. You know, you could even say, you know, put your hands over your heart and go, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. I'm loved, I'm cared for, I'm safe. Okay, let triple warmer know that. And you can say that out loud because your body's listening. That's a whole nother lesson. But your body's listening, so you can kind of say that out loud. And every part of your body will start to respond when it remembers what calm feels like. Because again, if you're in that hypervigilant place, you probably don't even remember what real calm feels like if you've been in that since March, or for a year, or for a couple of years, you know, if you've been, yeah, so calm. It's really, really, really important. If you've had a big trauma in your life and you haven't gotten better since that, I'm just going to throw this tidbit out there. You could be in that hypervigilant place because, again, when you have a really big trauma, and your trauma is your trauma. No one gets to decide what that is. You know, I've seen people who've been in really bad car accidents stay in trauma. It's kind of like your whole body goes, and then you stay in that energy for years. And your body's just not working well, and you have all these illnesses that are going on, and it's not helpful. So if you feel like you have that going on, seek out some professional help. Seek out somebody who knows about all this stuff so you can start to get out of that hypervigilant place, calm your body, and start bringing health back in, balance back in. Okay? That's a little tip I just wanted to throw in there. So the other thing I want to say is that holding any of these points or doing any of these things one time isn't going to get it. If you're really in an anxiety place or a fear place, and you know, you need to start calming your body so that your emotions are calmer and your immune system is able to get stronger again. You need to do these techniques like maybe 3 times a day for weeks, and still until your body has remembered what it feels like to be calm, remembers what it feels like to have more balance. Okay, and then if something happens again, you just need to start doing them. So it's repetitive. The body learns by us doing things repetitively. So there are some really good tips for you. And I really want to send out this morning some really good gratitude and thanks to all of you for, you know, our day of thanks tomorrow. I hope that you can find some creative ways to be with your family, and stay safe. Please stay safe over the holidays and enjoy. And I will see you again in 2 weeks on 12/9/20. And if you need any help, please just, put a message in down below and let us know how we can support you and what's going on in your life that we can support you with. You can always send me a private message too if you really would like to. So you can find more information about upcoming opportunities for meditations and classes and things that are going on at Lake Harriet on their website. And also we post things here on the Facebook page. And if you would like, you could make a donation, because Lake Harriet's really in need of that at this moment. So I'm going to just put that out there. There's a donate button on their website, which is lakeharrietspiritualcommunity.org, or here on the Facebook page. And if you're looking for anything more specific about what I'm doing, you can find that at my website on carollovely.com. And I've been posting all of these live moments on my website, so you can find them there if you're interested in looking at some of the past ones. I will also be leading the meditation for Lake Harriet Spiritual Community. We do a meditation every Tuesday, and my Tuesday is the first Tuesday of the month, so that's December 1st at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be doing it on Zoom so that we can all stay safe. So in order to participate in that, you just need to head over to my website, to carollovely.com Book Now page, and you click on the Lake Harriet category, and the meditation will come right up, and you can register, pay your fee, and I will send out the Zoom link in an email. And again, a portion of that fee, as always, goes to Lake Harriet to help them, and they need a lot of help right now. So join me in the meditation so you can have some yummy, juicy, beautiful energy and help out Lake Harriet at the same time. So see you soon, and thanks so much for joining me this morning. Bye for now.